welcome and very good afternoon to ladies and gentlemen. So welcome back to Letops Studio with me Harun bin Muhammad, your moderator for session today. We will talk about La Perfume. First of all, I would like to welcome our guest from La Perfume, which is company representative Miss ATIKAH, the perfume expert, which is Miss NAJWA, and last but not least, Miss PRESILLA, the company's chemist. So let us welcome them. So without wasting our time, I will introduce you to the most popular perfume, Liras. This perfume has many good impression and review from among the customers. This company's has been the top ranking in perfume industry. So, Miss ATIKAH, you are the company representative, right? So, can you tell us the detail about the product from your company?
Thank you to our promoter for inviting me as one of the guests today. So, let me share with you the best and the exclusive fragrance in this world, which called as a Liras. Let me guess, all of you must be curious, what is the main ingredient of this perfume, right? For your information, the perfume was produced by the most expensive material in this world, which called as agar wood or oud. Oud comes from wood of white tropical tree called as the agar. The most interesting facts about this perfume is oud itself known as $5,000 per pound, which means it was the most expensive raw fragrance ingredients in this world. So we move to the specialty about this perfume. The specialty about this perfume is on diacin, because diacin itself comes from the type of mold which called as Phytophthora parasitica. Oils comes from oud. Value is estimated to be 1.5 times value of the gold, and sometimes is referred as the liquid of gold. The smell of this perfume is rich and powerful, with oud sweet and woody scent that instantly recognizable. So anyone who wears this perfume can bold the confidence in front of people. Dear audience, today we have the promo price for you, which is 200 only. You manage to get one bottle of perfume and one of collagen that costs 50 ringgit as a free gift. Hurry up and let's grab our promo price for today. And that's all from me. Thank you. Bye.
For the information about the detail about this perfume. So now I will hand it to the company chemist, Miss PRESILLA. I always wonder about the chemical that has been used.
The process of creating a scent for our Liras begins after the essential oils are extracted and collected. Once the ingredients have been chosen, which is for our perfume is cinnamon and other ingredients such as floral, jasmine, and other herbs, they need to be blended together. The oils are blended according to a formula that has been predetermined by a master in the perfume industry, often referred to as a nurse. Many of these formulas were carefully created over several years and often include hundreds of different ingredients. After the highest grades of wood have been put aside to be sold as incense chips, the remaining agar wood is used for distilling wood oil. But there's more to it than just boiling heaps of wood. The wood is chopped into smaller pieces for distillation, and the dust produced from the polishing and finishing the incense grade chips is also collected. The wood is commonly soaked in barrels of water for some time to make it easier for the oil to come out when heated. After the soaking process is over, the wood is placed in a large still and has to be cooked at just right amount of temperature or pressure. Using the traditional Indian hydrodistillation method, the wood is cooked for several days. The best quality oil come out first, usually in the first 1 to 3 days of cooking. This is often referred to as the first distillation. After this, the wood is cooked furthermore, and the second grade of wood is extracted. Since hydrodistillation is more time-consuming and resource-consuming, some distillers prefer to use steam distillation. Steam distillation entails cooking the oil under gauge pressure using steam instead of boiling water. Oil can be extracted using this technique in as little as 1 day. However, setting to a high pressure can result in the precious top notes of the oil sand occurring a burnt tar knot. So, this takes a lot of practice and experiences. Thank you, Mr. Moderator. As we know, oud is one of the most expensive and desirable perfume ingredients in the world. It has an intoxicating, musky scent that can be quite potent and has been used for centuries in India, Southeast Asia, and Middle East. Oud comes from the wood of the tropical Aquileria tree, a genus that includes 15 different species. When the wood of the tree gets infected by a parasitic mold called Phyllophora parasitica, it reacts by producing a precious, dark, and fragrant resin. This is the perfume ingredient oud, which is also called agawood, oud, agaloka, aloe wood, or eaglewood. Agawood is a rarity on many fronts because the resin is only triggered by the mold. It's estimated that a total of 2% of this tree produce it. Not only does this raise the price of the oil, the wood is also one of the most expensive on the market. Additionally, many of these trees are now threatened species.
Thank you, Miss Priscilla, for the answer that I had asked before. And I feel very fascinated for your explanation. So now I will continue with Miss Najwa, who is the expert in this perfume. Before this, we all know there is much oud perfume from any brand in the industry. And as a expert perfume, can you tell us the benefits of your product than the other oud perfume out there? Can you please, Miss Najwa?
Hi, I am SITI BINTI and I as a perfume expert. As a perfume expert, why we choose the oud sense of perfume? Because the oud wood is really hard to get for its raw ingredients. The valuability of its smell is really unique compared to the other perfume. It is extracted from the fungus, which is from infected resinous hardwood of acre tree, and it is usually found in the dense forests of India, South Asia, and Bangladesh. It is extracted by the distillation of wood and melting resins. The oud tree seems to use in making this perfume because the older the tree is, the more the unique and the rich scents produced naturally by the oud wood. So, what is the component in the oud perfume? The main ingredient in the making perfume, of course, oud wood, which is it has blended it with some other touch of rollers, or fruit predominance for predominant scents. We also add a little bit of cinnamon to give the sense of perfume more unique. So the application in this perfume there are a few natural aromatics that have a fragrance range as complex as wood. As some of the most valuable natural fragrance, natural energies, musk and rose also in a list, but none of them can come close to us in fragrance shares, transcendencies and sublimity. Oud can be mentality and spiritual engaging more than just a fragrance. In fact, that in specimens from various regions often tend to have an influence on the emotions of the individuals. For Indonesian, the oil triggers happiness and frivolity, while Indian oils have a profoundly pacifying quality that makes them popular for meditation. So, each of them in their country have their own benefit of oats, which we can apply as a meditation, as a perfume, or if we stress, we can really stand by, just apply it to our body and sense the smell.
Thanks, Miss Najwa. So before we end our show, there are feedback from the customer. The customer who used this perfume. So let's check it out.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I AIDID, one of the customer of Lira's perfume. I would like to give a review and my experience after a month using Lira's perfume. First of all, to be clear, I've never heard about Lira's perfume with an art scent, which is a woody scent. What's so special about this perfume is the oil is extracted from the fungus or mold resinous hardwood of agar tree. Secondly, I get to know that perfume with an art scent is one of the most expensive perfume due to the rarity of the agar tree. So that caught my attention. I know for sure that I need to try the Lira's perfume since they sell it at quite affordable price. What can I say after a month of using Lira's perfume? People around me kept asking what perfume that I wore every day to work. They told me that the scent is so fragrant and never smelled that kind of scent. To be honest, I agree with their opinion. And now, Lira's perfume is one of the best perfume that I have in my collection. In addition, due to the great smell of Lira's perfume, it boosts my confidence level, and I think there's nothing can stop me after I wore Lira's perfume. That's all from me. Thank you, Lira's perfume.
Thanks a million for our guests today, Miss ATIKAH, Miss Najwa, and Miss PRESILLA. I would like to thank for the detail that you share for me and the audience out there. We are from Letops, so want to express our feeling, express appreciation for all of you guys because willing to be our guests for today. So that's all for today. See you next week.